I was screaming, what the f***? I hate this. My sister nowhere to be found. She was supposed to be here until 6 o'clock tonight.
She left the babies with you when she went to work. Is that true?
I haven't been in contact with my sister in months.
On July 16th, 2023, a tragic night at a Days Inn in Albuquerque became a nightmare. A mother, Gloria Tasillo, was detained as officers uncovered a horrifying scene. Her baby was found unresponsive, her sister missing, and her story full of gaps. Was this a tragic accident or something far more sinister? Watch the full video to uncover the shocking truth.
Is she being detained? Yes. Yes, got it. You guys still have no handcuffs? She's not handcuffed at this point.
She doesn't have to be.
Yeah, because
as long as she's compliant.
She's not free to leave?
No, because we still need her for the...
Alright, so this time, according to the detective from the ADA, you're being detained right now, okay?
That's for more.
Can you have one of them come talk to me as soon as they're done? Yes, sorry.
I don't understand why am I being detained. I was at work.
I'm not the detective, so I don't know.
And my other daughter inside, is she doing good? Does she have a bottle?
That's right. We went out and got a bottle for her, her own.
That's what I was freaking out about.
Yep, she has one.
Well, why is everybody treating me like I'm a bad parent? I'm a bad mom. I was working.
Gloria, I'm not going to speak to you about this, okay? I have nothing to speak to you about regarding this. That's the detectives, all right?
So as you know, we investigate crimes, right? That's what we're here for, and that's our job and our duty. So part of that is when we do talk to people, you know, we do have to read your rights.
Yes.
All right? So we're going to go through that process now, and then I'll just give you an opportunity to just, you know, say what you have to say, okay?
Yesterday I came in to work here from 6 a.m. to 11. So I get in to work 5:30 is when I got in, actually. I was scheduled at 6. She asked me if I could come in early. I told her, yes, I will. Got my cousin, because my cousins live around here. They watched her, but they had doctor's appointments today. Never let nobody else watch them but their dad. Me and Dad's been fighting. Dad does. He stores all his stuff in my bathroom. He smokes it in the pool room, walks around. I won't let him smoke it in the room. Because I only smoke and I smoke it outside on the chair that I have in the, what I was sitting on.
Okay.
It was like right outside my door.
Yeah.
So I don't like that around my kids at all.
Okay.
So we got in an argument because he doesn't want to quit. So I told him he had to go. So he left. He left with the backpack full of his stuff. That was 3 days ago when he left. So yesterday I had to find a babysitter and come to work, do that. I get off at 11:30 on the dot. I go back to my room. My cousin leaves. I fall asleep with the babies like normal, everything. So I get the babies. I call my cousin again, see if she'll watch her. She said yeah, but she had a doctor's appointment and she only had a certain amount of time and I had to bring them in here with me. I don't even remember what time. I put them in their stroller, bring them up here. It was after dinner, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Bring them up here with me. They chilled up here with me for a couple hours. They came back from, I think she was getting her prescription or something. So she got back, she got the babies, went into the room. I didn't get off of work this morning until 3 a.m. So when I get off at 3 a.m., I go in there, tell her she could go, tell her thank you. Really tired, baby's fussing, but they've been having their hands in their mouth, so I thought teething.
Okay.
Baby's fuss, they teeth. Didn't think of nothing of it. Maybe around, before I came back this morning to do, because I got off at 3, so I had to come back at 6.
Okay.
I was too tired. So I told my boss I couldn't come in at 6. I'll come in whenever my sister comes to watch babies.
Okay.
Officers detain Gloria Tasillo. She doesn't understand why. She was at work. She did everything right, or so she thought. But there's a baby in critical condition, and someone has to answer for it. Her words and tone made her seem like a responsible and caring mother, not someone involved in a crime. Sometimes the truth is hidden behind misunderstanding, and only patience can reveal it.
My sister came at 7:15 to watch the babies. I clocked in at 7:16. So I was at work from 7:16 to 11:16. I clock out. But my male cousin, he always knows to go check on the babies around a certain time when I'm not there, like to see who's watching them or whatever. He went just check on them. That's when he seen that they were purple. Runs around. I'm back here doing something. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't remember. I was putting something away. I was doing something that she asked me to do before going home. And I heard, "Where's Gloria? Where's Gloria?" And I'm like, "What?" And then "The baby's blue." I was like, "What?" And it's crying already. Get into the room. I see Kaylee holding her sister's hand, and she's legs moving, and Keely's just laying like this with her sister holding her hand. So I come around the bed, because I come through the pool room. So I come around the bed, and I get on the bed, and I see, when I go to touch her, cold as still. I pick her up and I put her in my arms just like this. Like I scooped her up like this, and I put her in my arms like this. And I was like, my baby. I left my phone up here and everything, and I was trying to find my phone to call 911. I just kept saying, somebody call 911. Somebody call 911. My sister nowhere to be found.
Okay.
She was supposed to be here until 6 o'clock tonight. She don't have no vehicle. I don't know where she went. I would have seen her come this way. Didn't see her. I watched the cameras. Didn't see nothing. Usually I take a break. I didn't take a break today.
Okay.
I'm beating myself up for not taking a break. I always take a break in the middle of my shift to check up on it and to smoke, because I always have to, because I get so stressful. I didn't today, because my mind was, I'm tired already. You can't go to your room, take a break. You're gonna get too tired and you're not gonna want to come back. So I just wanted to finish my day and go home and be with my kids. Everybody followed me. Everybody. And then there was just everybody in my room, everybody. One of the head housekeepers tried to give her CPR. That's when I was yelling, somebody call 911, everybody on the phone calling 911. So when the officer showed up and everything got overwhelmed after that, I can't remember too much after that. I just know that everybody's coming in, everybody's asking questions. I was hyperventilating, freaking out. I still can't believe she's gone. I can't believe my baby's gone. I took care of those girls really good, because I did have my other two taken away from me by my stepmom and my dad, because I was living with them in 2019 and my grandpa passed away, so they took the kids because I didn't have a home, because they kicked me out. And I've been there ever since, but I see them, I provide for them, I give them food stamps, I give them money for them, everything. They don't physically have full custody of them, but they do have grandparents' rights.
A mother left her baby with her sister while she worked. When she returned, her baby was struggling to breathe and later passed away. She panicked, called for help, and blamed herself for not checking earlier. The tragedy overwhelmed her, leaving her in deep grief. Losing a child is like losing a piece of your soul. No pain is greater.
Everything. They don't physically have full custody of them, but they do have grandparents' rights. Guardian, kindership, yes, over them right now. That's why when I had these ones and I found out I was pregnant with these ones, it was a blessing to me. I lost my last two, God just blessed me with two more. I made sure it was good. I stopped smoking when I was pregnant. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do nothing. I went to all my doctor's appointments, had them early. They were born with chronic lung disease, clubbed foot. Keely had NFC.
Do you know what that is?
It's something with her intestines, like when the intestines start eating each other.
Okay.
Okay, it's I'm not sure what the whole big word of it is, but I know they called it NFC.
And then I want to touch up on the last checkup, because you said it was 2 months ago.
Yes.
Primarily, where were the kids seen at?
Carrie Tingley.
Okay, part of UNM.
Yes.
Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to touch some base on kind of what we've been doing. I don't know if you've seen, but we've been walking around, we've been talking to people. That's part of our investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions that can probably say that they're going to be a little, I guess, hard to talk about, but I want to make sure that I understand everything. So I was able to view the surveillance footage, and I did see a male that came knocking on the window, calling for you, says that the baby was blue. That leads you guys to running out of here.
Yes.
I've talked to multiple people that says that's not your cousin.
Yeah, it is.
They told me that's Lawrence, and they said Gabaldon. They told me he was born in the 90s.
No.
Okay, and so...
No, the father to the kids is Lorenzo Sanchez.
Okay, and so
born in 88.
we looked at police history, and you have history with Lawrence Gabaldon?
Yes, that's one of my exes, yes, but that's not the baby's father.
So I looked up his driver's license photo, and it matches exactly who is over here talking, and I also talked to other members around here that all said that that was him.
Yeah, no, it's not.
So why are you telling us that it's not? Because if we're able to identify him based off of tattoos that you can see because he's running around shirtless, and then puts on a sweater as he goes back to the back bedroom, and we have people saying that he was here last night.
Yeah, well, he has people around here, but he hasn't been staying with me.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that because everything. He's my side guy. Okay. So I didn't know if my kids were his kids or Lorenzo's. Okay. Until I got the DNA test and stuff done.
This case is confusing and tragic. A mother lost her baby under unclear circumstances. She tried to provide for her past struggles instead of her daughter's details. Gloria's story is a mess. She talks about work, babysitters, and the father's drug addiction. But something is off. The investigation raised questions about who was responsible and what truly happened. Surveillance footage and witness accounts created more doubts, making it difficult to understand the truth.
You're telling me that it's someone different.
Because it was my cousin.
Okay, so how long was your cousin watching them?
My cousin wasn't watching them. My sister was watching them, and he just went to go check in my room to see on how the babies were doing, who was in there, to talk to them or something.
How would your cousin know to come here?
Because my cousin stays here.
So where's your cousin at now?
I have no clue. I don't have my phone to get a hold of anybody.
What room does he stay in here?
He stays in, I'm not sure.
Well, the facility here keeps logs of everyone
Yes.
that's checked in, right? So they would be able to tell us.
Most likely, yes.
Okay. And what if he's not checked in here? Because the
could be under
facility
somebody's
has to
name
have
or
some.
something.
Yeah, they have to know.
Yes.
And they said, you know, they would be able to know the name.
Yeah.
But I will say that I did talk to everyone here, and they informed me that the only people that were in the apartment were you, Lawrence, and the babies.
And how would they know that when they're all here?
So I couldn't tell you, and
Exactly.
I don't know exactly.
Like I'm saying, like I'm telling you guys now, I feel like you're sticking for them, like you got their side. I don't get along with any of these coworkers.
Who's for them?
Any of my coworkers or whoever you talk to, I stay to myself here. So I don't know who you guys talk to or who's saying that. What I'm telling you guys is it was my cousin.
Okay.
And you guys see me running out and everything.
With him, yeah.
Yes.
And then you're screaming that you.
No, I was screaming, what the f***? I hate this. I hate this. I ran out. I ran like that. I was like, I can't f***ing believe this. And I just remember running in there, yelling.
So how often do you argue with your cousin? How often does he sit here and come in and let you know, say, Gloria, the babies are purple, and then you end up getting angry and then running?
Can you rephrase that? How often does that happen? That never happens. That was the first time.
Okay. And how often do you argue with your cousin?
I'm pretty sure you guys argue with your cousins a lot too. Because I argue with a lot of my family members, and I can't tell you how much I argue with them.
Okay. And so why was your cousin here?
Because they live here.
Oh, that's right, you did say.
Yes.
Okay, and what about your sister?
My sister was here to babysit the babies.
Where is she at now?
I have no clue. When I walked in there, nobody was in there.
Where does she live?
She lives on 98th Street. I'm not exactly sure of the exact address.
She lives on 98th Street. Her name was...
It's on 98th and Benavides.
So naturally, because we got her name, we're going to end up contacting
That's
her
fine.
and talking to her, and she's going to confirm that she
Yes.
was watching the kids.
Yes, she was.
Okay. And then is she going to be able to explain why she wasn't on this?
I'm hoping. But now I feel like you're coming against me, so I'm going to need a lawyer.
Okay.
Because I gave you guys all my things, and now you're coming at me. All your officers been treating me like out there too. So I'm going to need a lawyer.
Okay. Well, just like you said, this interview's and that door's unlocked. You're more than welcome to walk out. We don't have anything else for you right now.
Okay, and then when would a lawyer and everything be here?
You have to contact them.
And I don't have money to contact them, so you guys could provide one for me.
She keeps changing details, and the officers notice contradictions in her story. She claims her cousin was involved, but witnesses say otherwise. Feeling pressured, she asks for a lawyer. This case is complicated, and it's unclear what really happened. Sometimes, the more you try to cover something up, the clearer it becomes. This woman doesn't seem like a criminal, or someone mentally unstable, making this case even more puzzling. No one knows what will happen next.
You're more than welcome to walk out. We don't have anything else for you right now.
Okay, and then when would a lawyer and everything be here?
You have to contact them.
And I don't have money to contact them, so you guys could provide one for me.
No.
That's what you just said, that you guys, if I didn't have money to provide one,
Will be provided
that,
to you
okay, okay, how am I gonna contact anybody with no phone?
You can ask the borrower phone.
Who can I have to come down here, like now, for this situation? Because I'm pretty sure if I'm requesting a lawyer, you guys are supposed to get me a lawyer.
That's if we choose to continue to talk with you. So
Okay, so you guys are not continuing to talk to me no more?
No,
you
you
just
Okay.
you're free to leave.
So how do I contact a lawyer and stuff?
You call them.
Yep. You can call the courthouse and they can refer you to the.
Okay, and when am I gonna get my phone? When am I gonna get everything back so I can start doing this?
I can tell
just
you
got
everything that we have right now in that room is all secured for
My
a warrant.
phone wasn't in the room, it was in here.
Then it could have been potentially collected as evidence. I can tell you right now.
Okay.
But and as soon as we know, we can update you with that information, and we won't have no further questioning will happen regarding anything here. Anything and additional information that we might bring to you is just updates with what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Or the video in there. I don't like how they talk to me. I don't like how I was treated.
In what respect?
My mind's everywhere right now. Just how I've been treated here in general. I was working.
And we don't know.
And they're treating me like I did something wrong. I did not do nothing wrong.
We have to make sure.
And then they say, well, if you want a lawyer, let us know. Okay, well, I want a lawyer. Or they told me they could provide one for me. Now after I asked for a lawyer, they can't provide one.
Well, a lawyer would be provided, like, let's say that you were taken into custody, like, the public defender, whether it is but we're not arrested.
Yeah, and that's what I was told. I was under, I was detained.
You were detained for questioning, yes.
Oh, why am I detained? Well, I didn't do nothing. I'm telling everybody my side of the story, and they want to go to everybody I don't even know and don't like me here. I've been fired 50 times already. Okay? I went over there. They wanted me to come back here because they see me doing it. And now they want to tell me why it's stupid. It's actually my other big to do it.
And here's the thing. I understand that when you were in with the detectives, you did ask for an attorney, correct me. So I'm asking questions about this situation. But one of the problems that we've come across is there's a few different stories from different.
Yes.
She feels mistreated and insists she did nothing wrong. As the conversation continues, she becomes more nervous and changes her behavior. Now, something seems really suspicious.
So we need to verify.
Yes, but when they're believing them.
Well, they have video surveillance to provide us.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's my cousin. I'm not lying. Give you a name, give you birth, give you everything I know.
Good. So, I can obviously give you the information that comes out here, and if we want to file a formal complaint, I can give you information.
Yes, I would like that. And then I also wanted to know when CYFD is going to come.
CYFD is here.
Okay.
They have a longer time to respond. So the detectives will brief CYFD, and then CYFD will respond. Okay. So, situation, I don't know where she is. It's a female CYFD worker. She did. I think she's here talking to Chris right now.
Is she the one who could talk to me online?
I think so. Okay, yeah. So she will come talk to you, just get some information.
I lost my ball from this television. Clean diapers, clean bed.
And I don't disagree with that. I did see that the baby did wear clean with diapers. The other child was clean as well. But I'll be honest with you. That hotel is disgusting.
Wait, excuse me. I'm prepared over depression.
Have you already gotten in everybody?
I just made me a doctor's appointment on Thursday.
Just remember you can reach out.
I did. It took me a minute to realize that I was postpartum depression.
I got that when I grew sorry.
Yes, it's hard.
And it sounds like you're doing most of this on your own.
I know, working. I work 7-hour shifts. When I get home, I'm too tired to clean. I'm already cleaning all these rooms.
Absolutely. And, so we have CYFD's not really get those things. So you're not lucky to get on. There's a ton of work.
I let it know all that. I don't smoke. They can test me.
What are these?
Hydrocortisone? Yeah, but they're not any one of theirs, right?
They
Yeah, they're called exactly.
None of it. Yeah, it's identified.
But it's a narcotic. We could take it, right?
Yep.
Somebody did somebody say the baby was affected?
I think that's where they described it as originally being when the mom
Can we ask the
found
field?
And then there was bystander CPR, then EMS came. So, and that's why we'll see with the reenactment how close the baby was to all these pillows also.
There are different stories, and the evidence suggests possible neglect or harm. The mother claims innocence, but seems unaware of her responsibility. Investigators found signs of drug use, and the child's condition raised concerns. They are gathering more details to uncover the truth. If she has truly harmed her own child, she deserves the strictest punishment. A child's life is priceless, and justice must be served.
Big child was lying here, head this way, feet here. Mom was sitting there. Came in, basically started doing CPR.
Officer Tasillo came in after me, started cleaning everybody out. After AFR came in, that chair was on the ground right there, so I picked it up, I put it over there. That way I can move over there because that door was open. Officer Tasillo said, hey, watch that door, make sure nobody comes in. Once AFR cleared, we got everybody out. I locked it, and I basically waited. And then when I was standing right there, I noted the tutor, where it is. And then CS came in and said, hey, did you guys clear the bathroom? I said, no. So then he was able to open it. We saw a bunch of foils in there, closed it. Just make sure nobody was in there.
So that seat was like right here?
No, that seat was right there.
Okay.
Did they tell you? I thought you could have sworn somebody said something about the baby being up here, like mom or the boy.
Mom may have had it, but when I walked in, the baby was laying here. Like this. She was already pulling. The funnel was pulling. She was cold. Felt warm on some parts, but her arms were already in like rigor mortis.
Yeah.
So I just started doing CPR, and when they came in, they
Not
took
the same
over.
detective. I can amend the warrant, but the same judge has to sign it, right?
I never saw her holding the baby or anything. The baby was already just lying here and stayed there the whole time.
Did she say anything different to you?
So, I mean, Mom told me when she came in around 11, she saw the baby lying on her back in that position, and then the twin was lying next to her moving. And so she went to the Keely's side of the bed, checked on her, found out that she was cold and rigor, but we don't know what position she's in because we haven't done the reenactment, so I don't know where on the pillows, where on the bed.
She said cooperative with willing to do the reenactment.
She was released when I talked to her.
She seems like she's had a lot of time to think. But what we're going to do is that we're going to tell her that she needs to participate, but if not, she has to sign a refusal. Now the other, just an FYI, so this medication here, there's no name on it.
Correct. That will be.
So hydroxyzine, I was just looking it up, it's kind of like a non-addictive form of so you can get high off this.
Yeah, we were already. So there's no name on it. That's amending the warrant so we can get the phones. Where does that leave us with starting the collection? We should just leave it alone. Check with the record. No, we can start.
The officers found a messy room with drugs and suspicious items. The mother's statements didn't match the evidence, making her a suspect. Investigators are gathering proof to find out what really happened. The truth will come out with proper investigation. No one can be judged just by their words or appearance. Justice is based on facts, not assumptions.
We can start. We just have to. I'll start scanning and doing all this stuff.
Okay. So this is where they cut it off, so that's how she was laying.
So she was actually wearing that?
Yeah, she was laying that. So you can see where they cut it off with the scissors.
We'll just do it as best we can because I don't want mom or anybody to anything to this here.
So you're going to take the bottle also?
I can be here.
I mean, we're not going to take it. I'm just kind of curious if you guys will.
I guess we could just. I mean, there's nothing to indicate that. I mean, it's formula, so it's not like we have to just believe if they were drug exposed that it was harassment out there. I mean, there possibility of cross contamination still possible with. All right, but if they're both drinking the same bottle, same formula, one happened to one but not the other. I mean, that's. I wouldn't think that's correct.
If Dad was smoking, chances are this baby was closer than the other baby, and she probably caught the fumes.
Yeah. I'm surprised the other one catch.
That's the same as you get these guys that smoke 30 pills a day. Nothing happens to them until they get one pill the next day.
It could have been holding the baby.
I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm already done with overalls. I just wanted to see what they wanted to collect. I'll scan it real fast. Won't take long.
Take your time, Chris. We'll be in here, whatever you need.
I'll come get you yours.
Okay.
We have your sister saying that you were responsible for watching the babies today.
That I was watching the babies today.
That she left the babies with you when she went to work to watch them. Is that true?
I haven't been in contact with my sister in months. I haven't even seen these babies. I mean, I seen them once, and I think it was for Easter, like back in April.
Okay, so you are not here today?
No.
Okay.
I've not been in contact with her at all.
Okay. And Noelle, do you live with Denise?
No, I do not. I have my own home.
Okay. And do you want to be considered for placement?
I mean, that's something that I would have to think about. I don't want to give you an answer completely and just based off of that. It's definitely something that I would have to think about.
Okay. And the last time you saw your sister, you mentioned was around Easter. Do you have any concerns for substance use by her?
Absolutely.
The investigators collected evidence from the crime scene, including a baby formula container near bleach and drug-related items in the bathroom. The twin babies had been exposed to drugs, but only one was affected. Meanwhile, an individual denied involvement despite claims from their sibling. Officers continued their investigation to uncover the truth. People committing crimes don't realize they will get caught. Criminals try their best to escape, but the truth always comes out.
Okay. And to your knowledge, what is she using?
Honestly, like I said, she could be using who knows what. I haven't kept in contact with her in so long. I don't know what the possibilities can be for her.
Okay. So we are told that Dad's name is Lorenzo. Is that your understanding?
No, that's a lie. I'm sorry.
Okay, so who is Dad?
Yeah, no. Lorenzo is some guy that she used to date years ago. She has no contact with him, and the guy that she's with is a convict, pretty much. He's a felon.
Are we talking about Lawrence? Okay.
Yeah, Lawrence Calabone. That's the dad. And I know that she's still with him, and from what I've heard from her, like, from Easter, that's the guy that watches the babies while she's at work. And I know he uses fentanyl and all this other stuff.
Okay. Is there, Denise mentioned another sister. Do you think that she would like to be considered for placement?
I don't want to really give you a solid answer on that either, because like I said, this is a huge decision, and that's definitely something that I would have to talk about.
Okay.
But my sister, she also lives with me.
Okay. So it would be something you guys...
I don't mind giving you her number if you need to, like, contact her and let her know. And maybe she could give you more of a solid answer.
What is her name?
Her name is Gloria Tasillo.
You literally force is going to be used against you, alright, and you're being recorded.
Okay, but why am
I will have that determination for you. I was you're being arrested or
I talked to the sergeant and she said I wasn't. So
she thought it's the self-talking change from the back question. So tell you patients stop there some questions and she left January. So I come. Alright, so go ahead and have a seat in the car for me. And then if you could just kick off your shoes. I'm gonna check the shoes real quick. And then I'll get on the yeah.
And how am I supposed to do with my daughter with CYFD when I'm supposed to be going to do a test and everything tomorrow?
Alright, we'll let all of that be answered by the detectives, okay?
Well, when is the detective gonna come talk to me?
I do not know, ma'am.
Some people think they can hide the truth, but it always comes out. Finally, this woman was arrested for the tragic death of her child. She tried to lie and shift the blame, but the evidence proved her guilt. The authorities assembled the pieces, and justice started taking its course. Criminals often believe they can escape, but justice always finds a way. This woman deserves strict punishment for her crime. Gloria Tasillo, 31, was arrested and charged with first-degree child abuse, resulting in the death of her daughter, carrying a mandatory 18-year prison sentence. She was also charged with third-degree child abuse concerning her second daughter. In the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most. The best comment gets pinned. And hey, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on the fun. And now, here's a challenge for you. On your screen, you're seeing the 4 best playlists. Click on any one, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll definitely enjoy this one. See you next time. Till then, keep watching.